Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to do a DIY on servicing the 2007 model CVT gearbox, as in Toyota Ractis 2007 model. The purpose of the video is to encourage you guys, those who have the same model, to do regular servicing of the gearbox, because I've been a victim of the debate that people been saying that since it doesn't come with the dipstick, you can see that that's the dipstick for the engine, there is no dipstick for the transmission. So some guys say that you're not supposed to service the gearbox. So this car have gone for like close to 200,000 miles without servicing the gearbox. So I actually run the risk of if you put a new CVT into it, you might have some slippage because of the high mileage. The wake-up call, or the thing that sort of made me to think more about servicing it is if you look at under the hood, underneath where you have that's the gearbox sump. So the thing that sort of persuaded me more to do the service, if you look at one of the gearbox seals is actually wearing out. So if the car was made never to service the gearbox, it means that at some point I have to service it, because you can see that seal there is actually starting to fail. The one that's on the right side, the one on the left side, I don't know whether you can see it. I think it's still okay. So either way, at some point I have to do the service. And also why I decided to do it myself is because when I discussed it with my mechanic, he was telling me that we need to remove the whole pan, this hole, so you unscrew all these bolts. And he was telling me that, but I told him that doing that will need a gasket, and if you look up here you can see that we actually need a gasket. For him, he was telling me that we don't need the gasket, with just the silicone we'll be able to. So I felt uncomfortable doing that, and of course the ultimate thing, or the best thing, is to remove the whole pan. But like I've said, because this car have a lot of mileage, though it shifts very nice. In fact, I love this car. It shifts very nice for a car that is almost 200,000 miles. The thing about this bolt that I don't like, this drain cock, is they use R and key, and I was trying to open it, and you can see that it was rounding off. So I used a cold chisel to sort of hammer it, so that to loosen it, because in my case it was stuck. Yeah, it was stuck, but I managed to do that. So what I'm gonna do is open this to drain, and to drain the fluid, the transmission fluid. The thing about Toyota that or you know, the information about this car is hard to come by, such a lot online. And first of all, I don't know the amount of CVT that this car is supposed to take, and a caveat that I've seen around is if you overfill it, you can spoil the gearbox permanently. So the plan here is to drain the fluid to a clean drain pan, so that I can measure the exact amount that come from here. But when I fill it with the fresh with the new fluids, I put the exact amount. That way I don't overfill it. So I've tried to improvise to lift the car using I've realized if I use my ramps, it is lifting the car too much. and but using these small stones that I've used to, and for safety reasons I've put other stones here, a tire underneath just in case the stones crumble, and I've placed a jack for safety reasons. Yeah, so I think enough with the talk. We'll need to so first things first, you need to identify the filler port. The filler port on this car is let me try. I don't know whether you can see my green glove, whether it's visible. Right there. It's going out of focus. That's the filler port. There's a 10mm bolt here that you need to open so that you can access the filler port. As for the CVT fluid or the transmission oil,